KMRL 90.3 FM radio station presents
the Classy C and Crazy Chris Morning Show.
Wake up! Wake up, little Susie.
Wakey, wakey, eggs and bacon.
Come on, dear, it's time to get up.
Well, good morning.
Good morning. Wonderful morning to you.
KMRL 90.3 FM radio station presents
the Classy C and Crazy Chris Morning Show.
We're great. Good morning. How are you?
We're fine.
Pretty good.
You got us both this time.
Hey, hey, Jazzii, you already know how it is. This is the magic of Ray on TV. Everything goes wrong.
You know it. You know it.
Our listeners ain't no shy. They're veterans of this. They know time to time everybody has these issues.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes. Good morning. How are y'all doing? Jazzii, it's so good to hear from you. I haven't, other than through your shows, I haven't heard from you in a while. How you been?
Your girl Jazzii been doing well. I'm telling you what, just trying to stay busy, and I must say Memphis is keeping me busy, baby. I'm telling you.
That's great. We are loving his music. It's fresh. It's awesome stuff, and you can't help but move around and just start, like some of the old folks say, we start gyrating to it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that sounds good.
That's about all we can do is gyrate.
Hey, that's true. So, so Jazzii, tell us a little bit about you and tell us about Mr. Jackson and about his music and what's going on. What's some new music coming out? And tell us all about him. Let the listeners might want to know who he is and a little bit about him.
I'll just say a little bit, but since we actually have Memphis Man on, the soul man himself on, I'm gonna let him do his own.
I know that's right.
But for those of you that don't know who Memphis Soul Man Jackson is, he is one of the performing members of the legendary group The Dramatics.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So,
yeah.
That's right. A lot of them don't know that, because he has his solo project now, and with that, he is still performing, and he's still doing some other things, also filling in from time to time with Bernard Gibson and the Temptations. I'm telling you, and in the studio recording, we're almost finished with the album, so it'll be dropping soon. But that's enough from your girl, Jazzii. I'm going to let Memphis tell it.
All right. Good morning, Mr. Memphis. Welcome to the Classy C and Crazy Chris Morning Show.
Hey, good morning. Thank you so much. Hey, what Jazzie's saying is everything she's saying sounds so good coming out of her mouth. I'll sit back and say, wow, I'm doing all that. But I am. But I'm glad you liking the music, man. I appreciate you so much.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We love it, and we got you in rotation. When she first told us about you, I said we got to get his music on.
Yes,
we got to get it. That's what we're here for. Artists' music played out there, give great entertainment to the listeners. And I knew when Jazzii came to me and said, "Hey," I said it's got to be good.
You already know.
We already know. And I said, what could go better? A great artist that she's got already, along with a great entertainer with her shows. I said, this is a win-win. We got to pay attention to this.
Really?
Right. Jazzii been busy, but I appreciate her so much.
She's always busy.
Been great.
Jazzii is always busy, it seems.
She tired me out sometimes just looking at her on the go and doing so much, and now we got you in the spotlight here. This is great. So, Mr. Jackson, how long? So you've been doing this for a long time, doing music and being a singer and stuff.
Yeah, I started out in '86. Right out of maybe in my 20s. I was working with a band called the VAD Band. We toured. We had a couple songs out that was released locally that kind of did some nice things from a regional standpoint in different areas, and that pretty much got me started. And then after that, working with the same group members from the BAD. We created a group called Seville. We had a deal with Motown Records, and so I've been doing this for a while, and I've been doing Memphis Jackson probably maybe 10 years now. The name came to me. Somebody started calling me Memphis. They told me I sound like the singers down in Memphis.
Oh.
And I said, well, that must be a good thing, because I know Al Green and Rufus Thomas, so I know there's some good people out in Memphis that's doing something. So I took that as a compliment.
Yeah.
And the name just kind of stuck. And so you took me back with that sweet soul music just a minute ago.
I love that one. I love it.
Yeah.
I love all of it. You just got so many good ones. I Can't Live Without You. It's been a long time.
One.
You like that one? Classy love
I like that one. I Can't Live Without You.
Yeah, that's her favorite. I
was
think.
listening to that last night.
Is that what you was playing when we was in the room?
Yeah, but it didn't sound as good as it sounded on the headphones.
Oh,
it sounds better when you right here in the studio
that's
with the headphones.
Through YouTube.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, Mr. Memphis, where are you originally from? I assume you were from. I said,
we thought you were from Memphis. That's what I said. I either said maybe he's from Memphis, or Memphis like is an old family name or something.
But then I told her, said maybe you're from Michigan, because I saw you got a song called Saginaw.
Saginaw. That's my hometown where I was born.
I told you,
Classic.
Classic.
That's what you said.
You owe me $5, Classic.
Yeah, so I'm sorry, Jazz. It cost you $5. So.
No, I'm not gonna pay no $5.
Yeah.
I do enough stuff for free, so he can just put that on the tab.
But growing up with the Detroit groups, that's why it's an honor really performing with the Dramatics and the Temptations and the Detroit Emeralds, because they're all out of Detroit. But the group that I am a member of is the Dramatics, but I do shows with Bernard Gibson Temptations, and so I get a chance to sing the old Detroit Motown, the soul groups from that era, and we just came back from an East Coast cruise that wore me out. We came back from the Soul Train cruise, and so it's really great when we get a chance to do those songs. But I love doing my Memphis Jackson shows, and so I look forward to coming down your way, and putting on a great show.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow! So you be moving on. So you be doing like tours and stuff, I guess.
Yeah. The great thing about it, they're maybe 3 to 4 night tours, so they don't really, they're in a month off, so they don't take a lot of. So I get a chance to really get my Memphis Jackson in and go in the studio and record. I'm always writing and producing, so you're going to be hearing some great things soon. I look forward to for you hearing the whole project, man.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, and the one thing I love about your music is, like you say, you taking it back. It's grown folk music. We do, we play all kind of music. We got some of these younger generations that are putting out their music, but
right.
And it's good too. But I love some music that I can relate to. Some older, grown, and sexy type music. That laid back type of music.
Well, he can gyrate too, I guess.
There you go, because I can't be cutting no rug no more. No, I can't do them steps like I was in my 20s and 30s and stuff. But I tell you,
too bad I didn't meet him then.
Yeah, too bad you didn't meet me then.
Yeah.
She actually better than I can now. But yeah, I just love that type of music. And it takes you back. It takes you back. You'd be thinking about different things in your life, and that's your music just kind of relaxes the mind. It's just good stuff. It's good stuff, and you can see the history in it. You can see the history. I
appreciate that. I appreciate that so much, because I try to keep the my old school flavor, and try to do some new production things. With the your new technologies and stuff. So that keeps me sounding a little current. But I'm a lyricist, and that's how we wrote back in the day. We wrote lyrics and we wrote melodies.
Oh yeah.
I think that's what the new things kind of lack, but they just groove, and they have everybody. I don't mean to be disrespectful, but everybody to me sound alike. So I don't know who is who, so they say the name. But I think old school music, you knew James Brown when you heard him. You knew
Temptation when you heard him.
You knew the Temptations.
Yes.
You knew the Dramatic.
Starlights, all them, you knew.
Right. So right now, you can play one of the new songs. I wouldn't know who it was, even if they told me the name of the person. I wouldn't know. But
sometimes you don't.
But it just sounded like, and no disrespect to them, but that's what they into now. So
right.
But I write for the old school, for the old heads, the people that love to dance and go out to the club and have a good time. We're not out there trying to flex, and we out here trying to just have a good time. That's what Southern soul and blues music is. Just people wanting to have a good time, relax, and take your cares off everything just for that minute.
Yeah.
And just get into your whoever you with, your partner, if you by yourself. So that's what I try to write and do with my music. Just take you out of the norm for a minute and take you back for a minute, bring you back, take you back, and do it again.
We play a lot of Southern soul music too. Yeah, we play a lot of.
That's
Southern
kind of a
soul.
big staple for us, And then a lot of our entertainers, such as Jazzii A and Diva Denise, and we got Rogine Bailey out there from Atlanta. We got we got Boogeyman. We got Boogeyman's Cafe. We got a lot, and it's just that's what's in. Everybody can. So many people love the Southern soul. I mean, you can't beat it.
I think a lot of our audience is older group of people.
Yeah, we're
so
not the young
they
generation.
like that. If they call in for a request, it's going to be some Southern soul music. Yes.
And your music kind of reminds me of that one guy that we had interviewed one time on the station. You remember him? Wasn't he? And he was from Memphis, wasn't he? I can't remember what he was. Remember, he said he went to the Oscars. He went to the Emmys.
Yeah, but I don't remember.
And he kind of reminded me of him a little bit. And then we had Ricky Fonte. We dealt with him sometime on his music.
Yeah.
And we did an interview with him, and it's just kind of that kind of the kind of artists like you that take you back to to when the music it's been good. Like I said, it's nothing wrong with the newer music today, but it's just my preference is
it's
exactly
different.
What you're doing.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just young people into that. So people our age and a little younger, because now you got 20-year-olds and 30s. They love the Southern soul music now too. So it's really taking off. It's a great thing.
I know we have it's not local in our town, but it's not too far from us. Station that was kind of R&B. Then they got to where they playing a lot of rap and a lot of stuff. So the young people have taken that one over, and they did a new station. It's called Just for Us, and they have the R&B and the Southern soul and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, well,
so that's what I try to do. That's what I try to do with my music. Just keep that old school flavor, yet incorporate some new stuff, and just have some fun and make you dance, make you think, and make you go back. And
we're certainly in the right area because this where we're at. We're the only radio station here in our area. So we did have another one, but they have closed down, and so we're the only ones here, and majority of our listeners here are older, 40, 50, 60, 70, whatever.
Yeah.
And so
we have some young people, like the young lady we saw at the store the other day. She said she listens.
Yeah, we do got some young listeners. Yeah, we do got young listeners too.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying we in the right market. Where we at, it's mainly older folks, the majority of folks. So we definitely are catering to the people out there,
And your music is catering
to them.
Yeah, your music is music's awesome.
So we gotta do a live show there. So let's put it together.
Well, it's not gonna have. It probably won't be here. We don't have a lot of venues here, but we may can find somewhere.
Yeah.
But we are just like maybe 30 minutes away from the city. I don't know if you've heard of Waco, Texas.
Waco, yeah.
Now they have a lot of venues there.
Oh yeah.
And it's like I said, it's just 30 minutes away. But if you want a smaller venue, we have little small places.
Probably got BTW or something.
We could have places like that, but not for big audience.
Yeah.
But sometimes classes see, the smaller venues allow you to be up close and personal.
That's
and
true.
more intimate.
That's true.
And,
That's true.
Our concert hall.
Oh yeah.
Yes. We would love to have an arena and come in and sell it out, pack it out. But sometimes it don't allow us to get personal with our fans.
Yeah, that's
and you
true.
know, it's nothing about that relationship. You know, it's something about that.
Yeah.
Well, we do have several places like that I'm sure would be good for the performance, where it would be more intimate, kind of like a little nightclub type scene.
Yeah.
You know, we have
Yeah.
places like that. Several places.
True that. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, we need to make that happen. Your girl Jazzii A will come Memphis Jackson with us, and we got Classic C and Crazy Chris right there. Hey, we can make it do what it do.
Make it do it.
Okay. Yep.
Sounds good.
Okay.
That sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
So, one last question. So, what is in the woodworks? What you got something new coming out? You working on something new?
We actually have a whole album or CD project that's going to be released. We were just picking out the songs, and it seems like every time we get our list together, you know, we hear a new song and somebody add that one and take another. So we Jazzii laughing.
Yeah. I'm guilty because I just said, I think it was yesterday. If it wasn't yesterday, it was Wednesday. Well, I sure hope this one is going on the album.
Y'all got to start compiling now.
Gonna have the old album like Tina Turner did, had like 6 records in the whole thing. You just keep turning it. Here's another one. Remember that old collection she came out with? Because I know Jack will be like, we gotta put this one in there. Oh, we need another one. We gotta put this one in. It'll be 6 CD set for one album. That's all right. The more the merrier. Well, that sounds great, man. That's
We're looking forward to a nice project.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And we're looking forward to hearing it.
Yes, and I know Jazzii will make sure that we got everything on top of it for our listeners, so we get all your new releases.
Yeah.
Yes, actually, I can't. Classic C, her favorite, actually, the new one, which only been out a little less than a month, right at a month, which is I Can't Live Without You. That is the new single on Memphis.
And it's nice.
I like the other one. I like the other one, the line dancing one. Which one was it? What it was talking about? To the east,
It's been a
to the
long
west,
time.
to the north.
It's been a long time.
Oh, it's been a long time. There it is. Okay, I see it in a rotation now. That's it right there.
Yeah.
We're going to have to play that.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah, we're going to do that next on Sunbreak. I love that one. Man.
Wow.
I was listening to it last night. I was laying in bed, and it was 2 o'clock in the morning. We were still up listening.
We stay up late anyhow.
Yeah.
I think you're gonna love it. I think you're gonna love the whole project when we release it. It's got some nice things on it. So
okay.
Well, that's great. That's great. And we'll be looking forward to it. And Jazz, I appreciate you for bringing Mr. Memphis Jackson today with you for the interview, because we enjoyed talking with you, Mr. Jackson. And
really,
man, I enjoyed it, man. I'm having a good time.
And Jazz, you know, it's always a privilege working with you.
Well, thank you. Same here. I'm telling you, it's been nothing but pure joy being there with you and Classic C, you know what I'm saying, on KMRL.
Yes.
Again, before we go, I just want to plug and let everybody know, please go to the social media platforms, whether it's Instagram, X, as used to be Twitter, Facebook, and you will find Memphis Soul Man Jackson there. And if you can't find enough information there, I promise you, your girl Jazzii A is plugging stuff, and so is his record label, Show Music Group. You know what I'm saying? We are always trying to keep you in the know what's going on with Memphis Soul Man Jackson.
Okay.
Sounds
Thank
good.
you.
Well, y'all
Hit me up. I might send you a special message back.
All right.
Okay.
There y'all go. Y'all heard it. And appreciate it. And Jazzii, we'll stay in touch. And thank you, Mr. Jackson. I'm sure we'll be talking with you again, too.
All right. I appreciate you guys. Have a great day.
Y'all have a great weekend,
y'all
too.
Y'all have a great weekend, too. Thank y'all.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks.
And there you go, folks. And we got Memphis Jackson. That's great. We're going to do It's Been a Long Time. We'll be right back after this. Here's this. It's been a long time. Let's do it.
Well, it's about that time. Let's get this party started. How's everybody doing tonight? Let's get Memphis in the house. We gon' We at the Memphis Jackson party. Step to the